Hey everyone, and welcome back. I just finished my workout, and I just wanted to do a quick video to show you my wooden dummy, explain a little bit about it. So here goes. Okay, as you can see down here at the base, I have like several springs to give it resistance. So you got your forward, and then you have your side to side, which makes it more challenging, as you can see in the video. And of course you see my little wall bag. I use it for a little bit extra weight because it's top side heavy. And then moving up to the padding. The padding is really tough, and then I'll explain it. So you have down here at the groin, that's going to be 2 layers of hard foam. I'll show you the foam. Okay, so it's made of this stuff. You can buy it at the hardware store. It's like really dense foam. One sheet is pretty soft. However, when you start stacking them and gluing them together, they become rather stiff. So you've got this 2x4 set of framing moving up to the neckline and then the head. And then you have everything bolted to it. So with these pads, the impact is really pretty solid. It's not quite hitting solid wood, but it's definitely really hard, and it's hard on the knuckles, the tendons and everything that's connected. So after 2 hours, I'm pretty sore, and my knuckles and my fists are really hurting. But I do tend to strike them really hard, mainly to, of course, strengthen everything through my arms, my upper body. It's just a good core workout, as well as it toughens up your hands. It's much harder than the bag here, which is extremely soft compared to that. So if I want to do my power shots, I'll use it for that. I do power shots on this. However, again, I can't do it for long periods of time without like having to quit because it really hurts. I generally use this dummy for more like a target practice, you could say, and accuracy, timing, and things of that nature, but not for actual power shots. I really couldn't take 3 hours of hitting on this thing really hard. As for the head, I used the biggest piece of PVC pipe that I could use, that I can find. I mean, it's made from a 4-inch pipe, a really thick material. And I just cut it to the shape, as you can see there generally. And then I took 2, maybe 3 layers of that foam padding and wrapped it around and screwed it to the back side, as you can see. Tucked it in nice and neatly. And then I put the outer covering on. It's also spring loaded, so when I do hit it, it's kind of like giving a little bit of shock. Like if you're hitting somebody in the face, they're going to have some kind of rebound. But overall, it's a pretty solid training tool. It doesn't have any arms, but I use the padding as arms. Kind of use my imagination. I could add arms, but I'm not really interested in doing that for this dummy. But in the future, I may come up with things with arms on them. I'm not sure, but we'll see. But yeah, this is just a little bit of an explanation about my dummy, because I've gotten a lot of comments about me not hitting it too hard, or my strikes aren't hard enough or something like that. They argue that it couldn't hurt anybody, but I beg to differ. Anybody getting hit in the face, unless they just don't have any nerve endings, they're going to feel it. I mean, not all hits are going to be a knockout hit. But again, not all hits are going to be like knockout hits. Some are just, it's depending on what you're trying to do. But I mean, it's all just practice, and when I hit this dummy here, it's mostly for target practice, training, accuracy, speed, things like that. If I'm going to do anything with power, I'm going to use the Blue Man, or I'm going to use my regular bag, heavy bag, which I may soon buy, maybe a 70-pounder. And see how I do with that. Right now I got a 40-pounder. It gets light at times. For the most part, it's pretty light. I can knock it around pretty easily, but I want a heavier bag to kick on as well. just give me a little bit more resistance. Anyways, until next time.